Here we have an example of painting, and the greatest pro is it has appealing visuals. It draws the attention of the viewer. People tend to click on it and go to see it. It's interesting for people to see. Now, the cons. Like drawing, it's laborious and time-consuming, and it can also be physically tiring. Some things people don't usually think when they watch a video like this, for example, is that I actually had to keep my arm immovable for 2 hours. That means there is no going to the bathroom or grabbing a snack, for example, during the painting. If you go to the bathroom and you basically wash your hands or even use your hands for anything, you ruin the painting. So when you try to draw something, for example, on your arm or on your hand or on your face, you need to plan very well your schedule to make sure you have the 2 or 3 hours necessary to making the painting. And bear in mind, you won't have pauses, for example, for going to the bathroom. There is no way to do it without ruining the painting. So that's the kind of thing you need to keep in mind. Also, it may take quite a few attempts before you can get it right. It's also time consuming and not that much because of the painting, although you may need some attempts before you can get the painting right, so that alone could consume some time. And since you tend to get tired, you tend to get a bit achy from all the standing still, you can also have to divide it between different days. But what takes the greatest amount of time is the post-production. Because one of the greatest reasons some of these videos I make draw a lot of attention is not so much because of the painting, but because of the whole package, including the post-production effects I make, which essentially consist into switching colors to draw attention to the structures I wish to show to the viewers. The skill required, I'd say, is moderate. It's a bit faster to learn and easier to do if you have no experience than just grabbing a pen and drawing. After all, you can at least erase it. You can grab a piece of toilet paper or a cotton net, for example, and just erase the ink. If you are using appropriate ink for the skin, of course, if you try to use some watermarking pen, then maybe you want to reconsider that decision. I started using watermarker pens and eventually I switched onto ink that's proper for the skin. But what takes the most amount of time is the post-production. Here I have some example displaying exactly this, which is the original painting of the hand as I did it in real life, the upper image, and then we have the lower image, which is that same image after post-production. After I went into my software, I've been using DaVinci Resolve Studio 18.6, and so to speak, do the magic. Go into the color tab, into the fusion tab, and switch the colors into something that's more attention drawing. And the problem with using these programs is that you expect to learn it in 3 months, for example, and to master it in 2 years. It's very hard to start a YouTube channel or an Instagram page and start creating great animations in no time, unless you have some kind of background experience.